All right, what's good, yo? We back at it. Outspoken Vibes. Today I got my boy Andrey that came through.
Yeah, what's up, bro?
All right, today we just got so much to say. And I just wanted to start off, man. Like, your birthday was like literally last week, fool. How was it?
It was good, bro. I mean,
You do anything?
yeah, I went to the casino, had a little get together with the family.
Shit. How was the casino? Did you win?
I lost
You lost?
like a rack.
For real?
Yeah, it was pretty bad. But I was losing like 2,000, and I came back. I only lost 1,000. You know what I mean? But I had a lot of fun. We stayed out there till like 5 a.m. almost.
Yeah. I mean, shit. It's all about the experience, honestly.
Yeah. It was fun. It was fun. I got to chill with I went with my parents and I went with my girlfriend. So I mean, we just like going there, because you just like don't think about anything. You know what I mean?
You're just kind of there in the moment,
Yeah,
just enjoying the moment.
Yeah, like you just do your own thing.
Yeah.
It was fun. I was
Was
thinking
it
about,
crowded too?
Yeah, so it was during spring break.
Okay.
So yeah,
A lot of people.
Hotels were booked. Everything was, just saturated.
Wait,
like,
did you go
hella
to there in Oklahoma?
Yeah, I went to the WinStar. Yeah,
Oh,
WinStar Casino.
yeah. I checked that out already.
I mean, to be honest, like I said, bro, it's just an experience, just
Yeah.
having fun, not thinking about anything else.
I mean, that sounds cool. I mean, as long as you spend time with the family too.
yeah, it was good. It was good. I had good fun.
That's
And
what's
then
up.
I got a little get together, like little
Like all the family stuff.
barbecue for the next day. The whole family out there. Yeah.
Was it at your house and stuff?
Yeah. We just had a little thing going on at the crib. Just the whole family.
Yeah. How was the weather though? Was it good? Cause I know with this Texas weather, for this shit
Yeah,
crazy.
I mean, we did it at night anyways. We just did a little barbecue outside and we ate inside, just drank a little, and then it wasn't like anything big.
Yeah.
Just a little something, you know what I mean?
I mean, hey, it's all about the little moments like that is gonna last forever.
Yeah.
How did it come across like with the business? Like, how'd you come across like being a part of Gomez Western Wear?
So my dad started, like, it's my dad's company, you know what I mean? He started it. I started when I was 9 years old. That's when my dad started putting me in, like, the actual business. I wouldn't do much. I would just be, like, cleaning restrooms or just helping him pick up little trashes here and there, you know what I mean? But I would always hear people, like, selling or
talking
how
to
they did it, you know what I mean? And from there, I mean, I just, started going to, like, from just cleaning the store to, actually helping other customers. And it was good. Like, I'd say till I was like 11, 12 years old, that's when I actually started selling. And that's when they moved me to a flea market in Traders Village. We had a little shop there.
Yeah.
Traders Village. That's when I really started to take off by myself, because I was left there with another person, and I had to make sure the store sold. We got inventory in, we got stuff in, and it gave more responsibility to myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I would always work every Saturday and Sunday from there on.
How'd you feel being like a young kid at that age, like being able to be responsible of like a grown woman that's like working for you? How was that experience? Like, you being at a young age, like, how was that like?
Honestly, at first it was actually kind of hard, because, like you said, we're talking about like a grown person, having to follow orders from me.
Yeah.
Because I was technically the one in charge there. And, most of the time they just think you're a little kid, you're like a little brat. Like, you don't know what the fuck you're doing.
Yeah. Especially being like 10, you know what I mean?
Well, I was like 12 at that time, but still, like,
I mean, yeah, still 12-year-old, like,
it's the same thing, yeah, and it was kind of hard, like, especially because I feel like I could have still learned a little bit more before I was put in that position, but at the end of the day, it just helped me, take more responsibility in myself and, have my priorities, like, set straight, you know what I mean? Because, like I said, I was working every Saturday and Sunday. Like, I wasn't, having to go out to, like, a little, like, get together, like a little party that friends did, anything like that. I was always working. And I really liked it because, like I said, I was, like, the only person in my classroom that had actual money.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about like, a little allowance that your dad gives you. Like,
Yeah.
I was actually working for it, you know what I mean? So I get to buy myself anything I wanted. So even though I was spending mostly on food, like just
was it like at the cafeteria where you be spending?
Yeah, like fucking snack
It's
line and
crazy.
shit. The snack, yeah, I would spend all my money there. I would be getting fucking Rice Krispies, burgers, everything I wanted, and I'd get my occasional like little polo shirt.
Oh,
yeah, like little shoes.
Yeah.
Nothing too expensive, because I wasn't making that much either.
Yeah.
But just knowing that I had that shit because I worked for it.
No,
what I mean?
for
That
real.
was like
Yeah.
that was like the good thing for me.
Yeah.
But yeah, after that, it just kept going up. Started working at an actual store, like again as second in command, second manager.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when I really started to take off even more because I wasn't dealing with like little space anymore. We're talking about a whole big ass 10,000 square feet retail store. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
talking
yeah,
about
yeah.
more than 1,500 articles in the store.
Mm.
So I had to do inventory on more things, work more, have to sell more as well because the store is bigger. You got more expenses,
for sure. More stuff too. Mm-hmm.
Exactly. But when I was in that position, that's when I really started to like get more into like the actual managing. You know what I mean? Like, cause before I would only deal with one or two people.
Yeah.
Then now when I was in that store, I was dealing with like me and like 7 others. Talking about part times, full times, all that stuff. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, I mean, it was good, man. It was a good experience for me.
So what kept you pushing? Like, what pushed you to be like?
So, to be honest, mostly because, it's a family business.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to let my dad down or anyone, you know what I mean? Because my dad's been through so much. Like, anyone would say he's accomplished the American dream.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? He's done the impossible pretty much.
Yeah.
Something a lot of people can't do. And
That's facts.
just like looking up to him, I was like, I want to be like him. I want to do what he's done and more.
Mm-hmm. Just more. Like, of course, like you get all the good from him, but you want to better that.
Yeah, I don't want to just stay where he's at. I want to do more, help the business more. And for me to do that, I knew that, I'm taking Saturdays and Sundays off every day of my week. Being a teenager, like, damn, like that's kind of hard. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like most people that are 15, 16, 17 years old, even 18, Saturday and Sunday, you want to go out to a party. You want to go party. You want to buy that 12-pack. You want to, do whatever, spend your money. Yeah.
Yeah, just do all the dumb stuff.
Yeah, do all that crazy shit,
Yeah.
Like, and to me, I'm not going to say I didn't want to do any of that stuff. But to me, I was just like, I am going to do that stuff. But today's not my time. Right now is not the time that I get to do it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, I'm going to get to do that shit, 15, 20 years later. Whenever, I have my house paid off. I have 2 or 3 cars that are paid off. I have 5, 6 businesses on my own, making me revenue every week.
Yeah.
Not having to like worry about bills to pay, not having to worry about am I gonna eat today, am I not gonna eat, you know what I mean?
Exactly. So like sleeping while you're making money, basically.
Exactly. Like I'm gonna be out there like, having fun without having to worry like
about like problems, debt,
exactly,
all that shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I get you.
Not having to worry like if I'm in, let's just say if I go to Miami, I want to go to like an expensive ass hotel, I'm not gonna have to worry like if I can afford it or not.
Yeah.
If I go to a fancy restaurant, if I can pay for it or not. I want to be there ordering whatever I want without having to look at the price.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's always been like a way that I've thought. You know what I mean? Like just I wanted to be financially stable, financially secured for life.
Right.
So if me having to take couple years out of my actual life just to like
get to that level,
Yeah, like
you would sacrifice.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was worth it. It was gonna be
Mhm.
worth it. So I wasn't really like making a big deal out of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But right now, I mean, I'm a manager at a store that we have in Fort Worth.
Mm.
You know, I drive an hour there every day. Spend a lot of gas.
It's a good
and
drive. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, bro, I don't mind it because I make good money there. But at the end of the day, like the money I make is nothing compared to what I want to make in the future. And like being there as a manager, if that's gonna help me become a better person later, you
You're
know
gonna
what I mean?
take it.
Yeah, like it's not like even an option. You know
Exactly.
What I
No,
mean?
no, I get you. Because, I mean, honestly, anybody would do the same thing. If they know that opportunity is there, I mean, yeah, sometimes they might not like it, but hey, you just got to sacrifice and go out your way for, like, others.
Even though like even if some people have that opportunity, like not everyone takes it
No, yeah, of course.
because bro, if everyone took it, like we wouldn't have any poor people. We
Yeah.
wouldn't have any poverty or anything like that.
That's the thing.
Everyone would be good. Everyone
Yeah.
would be stable. But it's just it takes a lot of discipline for you to
It
get
does.
to
It
get
does.
to get to that point. You know what I mean?
That was just what I was about to say.
And me having a father like my dad, I feel like that helped me. Like,
Discipline yourself.
yeah, it helped me understand it like way earlier in my life because at one point everyone gets it.
Yeah.
You know, some people get it maybe when they're 60 years old.
Yeah, that's true.
Some people get it when they're 40. I just happen to get that, thing in my head at the age that I'm at, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
At
I
a young
feel that.
age. And it's good because the younger you start, the better
the results are going to be.
later on.
Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm.
So other than that, like being the manager, it's really good. You get to learn new things. You get to learn how people are. You have to be able to, help. Not even just help, like understand.
The customer,
Not even just the customer, but your actual employees.
Yeah.
To make sure they're happy with what where
That's
they're
right.
at. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If it's just a bunch of things, man.
You said your dad has helped you through, like, the discipline and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
What would he do? Like, what would he tell you to be, like, disciplined? Or, like, what would you, like, feel like you were getting disciplined in? So for example, like,
Uh-huh.
like instead of you going out to party, what did your dad tell you instead of that?
Well, it's not even what he told me, man. It's how he showed me. He showed me, like, whenever my dad was my dad had me young. So my dad was like 20 whenever he had me. He was pretty young, and he was working his ass off 7 days a week, 60, 70 plus hours a week, you know what I mean? Just working.
At one job?
Nah, he had a job at like a little warehouse where they would make like airplane parts and stuff like that.
Mm.
He would be getting paid like $500 a week, which was nothing,
Yeah.
And he would also have like little two other side hustles, but after that, he switched to selling boots with one of his uncles. And it was good. Like he made good money there. He wanted to open his own business. He told his uncle about opening a business, how much money did he need. And his uncle was not the best, I'd like to say, because he told him a certain quantity to that he would have to have. By the time my dad got that money, he pretty much left at my dad and said that he could open the store by himself. You know what I mean? He just fucking stabbed
Didn't
my
take
dad.
him serious.
Yeah, he stabbed
Nah,
my dad in
yeah.
the back, by the way he did that shit. And my dad, even though like, most people would just give up at that point.
Yeah, of course.
My
Yep.
dad just kept going, and he found out someone else that wanted to open a store here in Dallas, which was his uncle's brother. So that's how we started Gomez. I don't want to get too much into details, but that's how we started Gomez. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And my dad, man, I remember I was young, but I remember I would never see my dad, bro. I would never see him. Like, he would be working his ass off every day. He did not have a single day off for like 4 years. He would work every day for 4 years straight.
Yeah.
He opened the first store, then he opened a second one. Once he opened his second one, that's when he started giving himself a day off a week. Just one day. And just me looking at him, you know, going back, I was just like, damn, like, that's what really got me. It was like, if he can do it, I can do it too. Like,
especially at his age.
Yeah, his like, his hard work paid off. Like, he's out here opening businesses after businesses, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He was making good money, you know, he was giving me and my brother a good life. Even though I didn't get to see him as much, like, I knew he was doing it for us, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He was putting in that work.
Mm-hmm.
And today, I mean, he has 12, 13 plus businesses right now.
Wow.
Yeah, like, he's good. And he said it before. He's always been like, those are going to be for you and your brother and your sister. Everything I'm doing is for y'all, you know what I mean?
Damn,
But-
that hit.
That
hit.
But still, like,
Yeah.
it's still crazy because my dad's not old. He's 30,
still young.
He's 38
right?
years old.
Yeah. No, he's young.
He's 38 years old, man. So, or no, actually, he's gonna turn 40. I think. Actually, he's not old. He's not an old person. He's pretty young still.
Yeah, he's
And
good.
to-
He's like right there.
To what, like, for what he has, like, not a lot of people get to have that.
Oh, psh,
You know what I mean? I work, like I said, I'm at the store, man. I see 60, 50-year-olds coming in there buying work boots, working at construction, you know.
Exactly.
And I'm not saying that's bad, right? I'm not saying that's bad. I'm just saying, like, man, imagine being 60 years old, still having to, like, fucking, you know, working construction,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
having to cut a yard, all that shit. At 60 years old, bro, I'll be
I'll start thinking. I'm like, since I'm there just, you know, cutting yards or doing stuff like that, I would have so much time to think about life, and I'll just be like, damn, do I really want to do this? Do I really want to do this?
I wouldn't want to be in that position.
Heck
so
no.
I'd rather work right now,
Exactly.
you know, work my ass off right now. I'm young instead of having to keep working till I'm old, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
When I'm old, bro, I wanna like enjoy life. I wanna go out and travel. I wanna
Exactly.
not have to worry about working. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't wanna be busting my ass off every day. You know?
That's facts. I don't think anybody does, honestly.
Exactly.
But the thing is, like you were saying, it's about discipline. Not a lot of people are gonna figure that out until, you know, the time hits them. Because
Exactly.
some understand that process a lot earlier than others, honestly.
Yeah, and like, I mean, I also think back. I'm like, damn, that 60-year-old guy. You know, he's out there, you know, doing construction. But if you think about it, when he was 20, 25, he was out there going to bars, going to the clubs,
That's true.
you know, dancing,
And buying the hottest shit.
Exactly. He was out there spending all his money, like not
thinking about the future.
Exactly.
Exactly.
And that's the problem right there, man. That's the problem. They're gonna look back right now. They're 60. They're out there, you know,
Regretting.
hitting the shovel, fucking cutting that lawn, and they're just like, damn, I wish I would have done this. I wish I would have done
Yeah.
that. Instead of when they were that age, instead of doing it, they were just like, I wish.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. Like, no disrespect to nobody who does that.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I mean, you're gonna be living like with full regret throughout your life. Because I mean,
Exactly.
you're gonna grow and never bring that age back. You know what I mean?
What they're doing is they're trying to enjoy a lot of little moments in life, but what I'm doing is I'm sacrificing this part to enjoy like more later.
Yeah.
you know
I
what
just
mean?
thought about it. I just thought about this just now. You know how you just said people sacrifice little part, like enjoy little moments, right?
Yeah.
So they basically taking all those little moments. So they're basically cutting like their future part. So it's like
Exactly.
a pie. Like you're cutting it and you're just taking little pieces off of like your big fortune that you could be like saving
Exactly.
for.
Yeah.
I just thought about that just now.
Instead of like investing it in or
Exactly.
anything, they
Something
just-
that's gonna value.
Yeah, they're not thinking about it. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? They're not thinking about it to the full potential that they could have. You know what I mean?
And it's so crazy because a lot of people are gonna live like that throughout their lives and not understand a single moment.
And a lot of people live like that, man. A lot of
Yeah.
people like, for example, you probably got a stimulus check, right?
Yeah.
You're young. It doesn't matter. It's not like it matters for you that much right now. But you know why that stimulus was invented? You know why it was created?
Why?
because those type of people, they weren't able to work. You know what I mean?
Like what?
Like
repeat it.
people that were out there in construction, people that were getting, that were working. How do I say this? Let's just say like a restaurant server.
Yeah.
Those type of people. I'm not saying it's bad, but those type of people were getting that stimulus because they weren't working. They weren't getting money because of COVID. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
My dad, on the other hand, COVID didn't affect us at all.
Mm.
We actually made more money during COVID season because people were spending that stimulus.
Ooh.
People were spending that stimulus.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So the only thing my dad had to do is people that were already financially stable, that had their own business, what they had to do was pay taxes for that stimulus. So my dad's taxes actually raised.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but at the end of the day, he made that money back.
Yeah.
He doubled that money.
Exactly. So it's kind of like, thinking about it, it's like giving the people who always work like a 9 to 5 a check just so they can also not be bored and like think about leaving their job. You know what I mean? Well, and also gives them the opportunity to spend and help out businesses.
Yeah,
so that's
but
the way I think about it.
The stimulus is mostly because, the government knew that those people that were, that weren't gonna work, that didn't have any investments, didn't have anything, they knew that they would be struggling. The government didn't want another recession.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? They didn't want, business to fail, people to get fired here and there. So what they did was they created that stimulus for them. Because the government's smart, man.
Yeah.
They know that if they throw in a check to a family that makes, let's just say, $4,000 a month. $4,000 a month. If they throw in a check of $2,000 per person, they know that family, that's like money they never had. They know that family's gonna spend it. Mm-hmm. They knew people weren't. Did you save your stimulus?
I did.
Okay.
But no, I actually worked at sales, and I knew people were spending their stimmy whenever, like, I was like, you know what? I saw chunk loads of family. Chunk loads, trust me. Like, it was a lot. I was like, all right, you already know why they coming up in here.
They're going to
waste
spend.
that stimmy.
Exactly. Like, you
But I was smart about it.
Yeah, but like I said, you knew those families, that's an extra income that they didn't have. So the government knew that they were going to spend it just so, like, the money could keep cycling around. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why they really did that, just so businesses wouldn't fail. And because if every single person that got a stimulus would have saved their money, I guarantee you right now, the richest people in the world would not have a net worth that they have right now, man.
Yeah. Because that's the way they make their money, by the people.
Exactly. People just spent their money. They didn't care.
It is so clever. And you know how they're paying it back now? Taxes and also gas prices.
Yeah.
That's the way they're paying back.
Exactly.
And people get mad about that, but you didn't get mad when you got paid that stimmy.
Exactly. That's what I'm
crazy.
saying. Like, it's just little things like that. Just like, damn. Like,
exactly. That's what I'm saying. And what's what I call it? That's why I got myself prepared. Like, I got me a 4-cylinder just so I won't. Because I knew I just had a feeling. I had a feeling I was gonna get myself into a situation where, like, I'm gonna be dealing with something I'm not gonna be messing with. So I was like, you know what? I got me a 4-cylinder, and look at it. It's lasting me a good minute, especially right now with tax prices and all the gas prices right now.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I just got a truck, so that shit is spending a lot of gas.
Yeah.
Every time I fill it up, it's $120.
What kind of truck is it?
It's a Ram Laramie. It's a Dodge, 2022. I got it 0 miles. It's nice. It's nice.
Yeah.
And it's $120, $130 every time I fill it up with gas. And since I drive a lot, it lasts me like 2 to 3 days. So
dang, it's because you drive an hour away. That's why.
Now we're there, now we're back to go to work.
Wait, is it a V8?
It's it's a V8.
V8.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
8-cylinder. Yeah. And it's got turbo and everything.
What?
Yeah, it's nice. But
damn, son.
But to me, like, I think about it, I'm just like, it's, to me, it's not that bad, because having that truck that nice, to me, it's like,
An accomplishment.
It's not even just that, man. It's what gets me up in the morning. You know what I mean?
Oh no, I was just about to say that.
Like,
yeah,
it
like
gets me up in the morning. I'm just like,
knowing
damn,
that you go to work on that.
I'm like, fuck, you know, like, I know I'm driving a nice ass fucking truck, man. My work is paying off. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
Me
yeah.
having to work, bro. I feel like if we go back to every person in our school, man, high school, I
Yeah.
feel like I have the nicest car out of everyone.
Really?
That, you know, that's paid by myself.
Oh shit.
That you know, not
Nothing
no,
was
like,
given. Nothing was handed.
not because there's people that, you know, their dads bought them their car. You know,
Yeah.
they've never put a single fucking dollar into it.
I know.
But to
I
me,
know.
like, I'm just like, damn, like, you know, I feel good about it. I wake up, I'm just like, damn, I have a nice ass truck, bro.
And it's yours. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
it's my truck, man. You know,
Yeah.
even though, you know, I go out there, I'm like, fuck, I spent 120 on gas. I'm gonna just work fucking harder just to make more money for that gas.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
That's whole
It's a
point.
motivation. It's a
Yeah.
motivation.
You got it.
It's not even to me. A truck is not an investment.
It's a liability for sure.
It's like,
it decreases in value.
yeah, it's not an investment. It's just it's not an investment like financially. It's just an investment for yourself.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
gotcha.
It's like you're just buying yourself something
Yeah.
nice to keep you motivated.
exactly.
You know, it's that's just all it is, man.
That's
to be
exactly.
honest.
That's exactly why I want like a Lamborghini when I get older, or you know when that time comes. Like I always keep my mind focused into that car, cause you know just knowing that. Honestly, the reason also is because it helps you like connect with big people like that too. So if you drive a nice car, for example, a Lamborghini, right? You drive a nice Lamborghini, best believe you're gonna get invited to Lamborghini shows, and Lamborghini shows you're gonna get, you know, people who own a Lamborghini.
Yeah,
there.
not even
and
just,
that's how you connect.
not even just that. Like, yeah, that's actually a good point. Like, if you get invited to those type of like a show or whatever,
Yeah,
you just get to meet other people that have Lamborghinis, and if someone has that type of car, they're successful.
exactly. And they
So
they
you
get
get
taken
to-
more serious too.
You get to pass off, you know, you get to meet new people, you know, pass off contacts. You know, you might find someone that does this for a living, that for a living. You learn from his mistakes, from what he did. You learn a bunch of you know, a bunch of things from them,
Exactly.
and you know, it just helps you.
It does.
It just helps you later, and even just people just ask you, hey, what'd you do to get that car?
Mm-hmm.
You know, you get to tell them, and you might help someone else, you know, get to that point as well.
Exactly.
It's a lot of things, like just the other day, I got off my car, off the truck. I'm talking about like maybe Saturday. I got off the
So
truck.
it's recent.
Yeah, because I mean, I just got the truck.
Mm.
I got off the truck and I was getting ready to open the store, and this guy next to me, he's like, "Hey, that's a nice truck. How old are you?" And I was like, 20. Damn, what do you do? I'm like, I wasn't gonna tell him, like, you know, I was just like, oh, I'm just a manager here at the store. He's like, how'd you get to that point? I was just like, I mean, you know, I was just saving. I've been wanting this truck. I've been saving for it. You know, I've been wanting to get something like this. I mean, you've even known, bro.
Yeah.
Since like fucking high school, I've been wanting a truck.
Yeah.
You know, I haven't been able to get it, but
Yeah.
you know, I had a Challenger, then a BMW. You know, not brand new, but I have been moving from car to car.
Yeah.
But I've always wanted a truck. You know what I mean? A nice truck.
That's always been like in the bucket list.
Yeah, even since last year, you've been hearing me say like, "Damn, what truck should I get?" Like, what
I
should
remember. I
You
remember.
know, I
It
was
was
talking
at the
like-
function.
Like, I want a truck, man, but you know, I knew that wasn't my time until, you know, my birthday came. I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna get this hoe.
Yeah. Honestly, that's what you got to do though. Like, just keep your mind and thought into like that. Just because once you think about it, like, oh, you want your truck, it's kind of like you're already manifesting it. Like, you already picturing the color.
You just gotta
already,
get
like-
you gotta stay dedicated. That's
Yeah.
that's all.
Mhm.
And to me, like, I'm not gonna say I fucking blew all my money on that hoe. Nah, I still have I probably not even spent an eighth of what I had. You know what I mean?
Really?
Not even an eighth, because I had the Jeep.
Mm-hmm.
I pretty much traded in the Jeep for that hoe and then put a little bit extra down. I'm still paying monthly for the truck,
Oh, okay.
but like I didn't pay it off full cash, you know.
Yeah.
But I didn't even touch an eighth of my money saved. I haven't even spent anything. Like, it's not that I'm, just gonna save for the truck and blow all my money. That nah. Like I'm still saving for other things. I want to invest the money so it makes me more money. You know
exactly.
what I mean? But you just gotta stay dedicated, man. Just gotta stay dedicated.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, with like the job I got right now, I'm in like sales and stuff, right? Like I said, I just bump into many successful people, and like I ask them like, what is it that they do for work? And I get a lot of people who run a couple businesses who made at least like a good 50,000 in 2 months or in a month. And I'm like, all right, that's cool. And he told me that he owns this is one guy today. It was crazy. He was telling me that he owns some land. He has a U-Haul business, so like a building of U-Haul. Yeah. And he also has whatchamacallit. What else? I think, what did he tell me? Oh yeah, a used car dealership. And so he says he generates a lot of money from that U-Haul business because whatchamacallit. I think he's second in the DFW. Or I think he's first in the DFW, like second in region.
The biggest dealer in DFW, like for U-Haul?
Yeah. Oh, so he has a lot of business. He has like at least like good 24 trucks or something like that. He's making a good
I feel like he'd have to have more than that, man. Probably.
He's making a lot. Trust me. He's going up.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if you just start same thing with me, I'm in sales as well.
Yeah.
I'm at the store. I get people in there that, spend 3-4 racks, and you ask them. I always like to ask people, like, what do you work at? Like, what do you do for?
Yeah, what do you do?
Like, what do you do? And every single person that spends more than $2,000-$3,000
own a business.
They own a business, man.
That's facts. That's just facts.
They do work for themselves. They don't work for anyone. Yeah. You know what I mean? That's because that's the only way to actually have, to
that
be able
type of money like
exactly,
that. Yeah.
Like, and I've got 2-3 big clients, man. I have a guy. We call him Don.
The regulars.
Yeah, we call this guy Don Dolce.
Why?
Because he has all Dolce & Gabbana, bro. That's all he wears, Dolce & Gabbana. That's it. Like, I mean, he has Louis Vuitton. He has Louis Vuitton and shit. Cartels? Nah. But he he has a whole tracksuit, shirts, everything. Like, we're talking about a $2,000.
What does he be driving?
He has a bunch of cars. So he's been in there with Lamborghinis. He's got in there with McLaren.
Fucking kidding.
I swear to God, bro. Here, I even have a picture. Let me find it for you.
Oh my God.
Here,
Jesus.
Let me find it for you. I even have a picture, no cap.
In a motherfucking Lambo or McLaren.
No. Just so you can look at him, just so you can see what he looks like. I have a picture of this man, bro. No cap. Look at him. Well, that's my uncle. He sold a pair of boots. He went to a different store, but he goes to my store more. Dolce, every sweats are Dolce. Look at that. He bought a 1,500 pair of boots.
Holy shit.
And that's just because he was in that area. But if he would have gone to me, I would have sold him 3 pairs. But he went with my uncle that time. But look at him. All Dolce. Here,
wow.
let me show you the camera. Let me show the camera. Just see. All Dolce. That's all he wears.
You see that?
He got the Dolce shoes, Dolce sweatshirt, Dolce sweats, everything Dolce.
He ain't fake, right?
He bought a 1,500 pair of boots. That's just one pair of boots for $1,500.
$1,500?
Yeah, $1,500.
Yeah. Damn. For a pair of boots. They had to be one of a kind or something.
They made 1,000. We have those. Oh, so there's only 1,000 there. It's like a limited edition.
Yeah.
And he told me the story. He told me the story. My uncle when he went to go buy it at his store. Cause I saw the picture and I was like, damn, bro, you took my client. What the fuck? Why did he go with you? He was just like, oh, it's cause he was in this area. He was doing a little job over here, and I was like, oh shit. What did he tell you? He was just like, nah, he just walked in here wanting a hat, and then I told him about the boots, and he liked them. He was just, yeah, I'll take them. He didn't even ask for the price.
Oh my God.
He didn't even ask for the price.
Yeah.
Time to pay. Oh, okay, 1,500 plus tax, 1,623. I even got that shit memorized.
That's fucking crazy.
American Express black card. Boom.
Oh, for real? He got American Express?
He got a black card. When you got a black card, that's how you know.
That's how you know you... Nah.
That's how you know. So, you know, and when I first met him, I asked him like, "Hey, what do you do for a living?" Because first time he went into the store, I sold him $6,000, $3,000 hats. That's the first thing I sold to him. Like, what do you do? He's like, no, I have a construction company. I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. You know, I didn't ask anything else.
Mm.
Then he came back like 2 weeks later. He was like, hey, I want 2 more hats for my cousin.
Yeah.
It's for his birthday. I was like,
Shit.
damn, for your cousin.
You said 2 weeks later?
Yeah, like 2 weeks
Oh my
later.
God.
Like I'm not. I mean, maybe it was 3. Like I'm not really sure. It was a long time ago, but all I knew was like it was like that. Like not even that much time longer. And he's like, I want 2 more hats. And I was like, damn.
Damn.
Okay. I was like, okay, bet. And I was like, so like, what type of construction you do? He was like, oh, you know, I build houses. I was like, oh, okay. He's like, yeah, right now, you know, I'm building 100 houses. And I was like, damn, 100 houses. Yeah, he literally makes up like full residences, like full like new homes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He has a construction company that makes like a whole resident area.
Oh my God.
That's when I knew. I was like, damn, this motherfucker got
That's
money.
crazy.
You know what I mean? I was just like, damn. And you know, he's told me like, yeah, like how he started. Right? He's like 48, 47, I think, right now at the time. And he's told me how he started, and he's just like, he said he started working since like he was 18 years old, bro.
Yeah.
That's when he started working construction for someone else. But by the time he was 23, he opened his first company. It was you know, like just regular cement company, you know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
He would just lay down the foundations for houses.
Right. Yeah.
He bought his own machine, and everything. He would do
concrete machine.
Yeah, he did everything, all that shit. He said he had to save up like 45 grand before he could get to that point, because he got like a whole machine, and he financed a truck with the bank.
Oh, okay.
Like
Like
a
a business truck. Yeah.
Yeah, then
Commercial.
yeah, and he did that, and then you know, from there, instead of like spending his money, he said he just started investing, like buying another truck, then buying another cement roller, all that shit, like just buying more and more shit, to the point where, you know, instead of just laying foundations, he was out there just doing everything for the house.
Yeah. Damn.
Everything.
Oh my God.
The only thing he doesn't do is the electric work and the plumbing. That's the only thing he doesn't do for a house. But everything else,
that's good.
He even does the paint. He has people to paint the houses and everything. Lay down bricks if you want bricks on the exterior, the yard. He has people to do everything for a house. So that's why he gets 100+ houses.
Yeah.
Every contract, because people that contract him, you know, they know he's gonna
put basically everything.
Yeah, like they don't have to find 3, 4, or 5 people to do it.
Exactly.
That's why he's been doing really good in his business.
Golly. But like, yeah, that's the reason why like I like sales. Like, good thing with the job I got right now.
You get to meet people.
Exactly.
You get to just
meet people. With that guy, he said, I train a lot of young people like you, and I just like giving them like that help and benefit, because there's no reason why you should be scared to take risks, just because, I mean, honestly, at the end of the day, everything's gonna be a risk. And so I was like, okay, bet. And then that's when I asked him. I was like, you got a card? He gave me his card, and then basically from there, I'm going to just kind of like, you know, check up with him, be like, hey, let's go eat, you know, get some coffee or whatever.
Yeah.
And I actually, this Thursday, I'm going to meet with a real estate agent. So me and him are going to chill, you know, sip some coffee or whatever, talk about business and talk about the mindset and, you know, how he can help me and how I can help him. So, I mean, you know, just that's what I do. I like to connect myself with, like, people like that, just because you always want to be with somebody who's at above level. And it's just about asking questions. That's that's the main focus.
You're never too late to learn something. You know
exactly.
What I mean?
You just got to be confident.
And just because you're asking doesn't make you, like, dumb or anything.
Not at all.
It's honestly better for you to ask questions and
act like you know everything.
Yeah, like, I remember a high school teacher told me this, man. He said, I'd rather you ask a question and sound dumb than not ask anything and be dumb.
Oh,
you know what I mean? I remember that, bro. And I was just like, damn. Like, I mean, he's right. He's right. You know, I'd rather just, like, you know, sound a little dumb than actually be dumb. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Because, bro, like, you know, maybe for school, you think about it, it's just school, but this is life. Life is different.
It is.
Life is different, bro. Like it's not like you get to redo a test or nothing. Like this, you just got one go and that's it.
Exactly.
If you fuck up, you fuck up. If you don't do something right, you're it's over.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I feel like that's a good perk of a school. Like it kind of teaches you like the small perks of discipline in a way or so.
Yeah. Like I don't know, man. People, a lot of people just hate on teachers and shit, but like they kind of help you, bro.
They kind of do.
They really help you a lot. Like
they really make you feel uncomfortable a lot, like in uncomfortable situations.
Yeah, like it's good and all, but yeah, I mean, pretty much all you gotta do, bro, is just be dedicated, and also just find a way to like hustle. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
First off, it's got to be something you love, though. It has to be something you love, because if you don't love it, you're not going to pay focus into it.
Yeah, I mean, you're not always going to be able to choose, but it is, like, proven. I wouldn't even say proven, but mostly, like, if you do something you love, you're always going to be better at it.
Yeah.
You're always going to be more successful at what you want to do with it, because you're putting your own blood, sweat, and tears into it because it's something that you're passionate about. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Instead of just like, oh, like, let's just say, for me, bro, I would not be passionate about like, and no disrespect or anything, but let's just say working like at a payway. Making what the fuck? I don't even know what the fuck they sell over there. I just thought about it. I don't know what the fuck type of food they sell there, but cooking that payway food. You know what I mean? Like, I would not be passionate about that. That's not my thing. I don't fucking like cooking. I don't like doing any of that shit, bro.
Yeah.
So I know that I'm not gonna be successful at that because it's not something I'm passionate about.
Mm-hmm.
Rather than like what I'm doing right now, being selling Western clothes, dealing with people, like all that shit, like being a manager in my family business, like I've got that shit running through my blood, bro. Since I was little,
real. Straight out the womb,
exactly.
Boy.
Like since I was young doing that shit, bro. Like to me, I'm real passionate about it, bro. I wake up every morning feeling happy to go to work. Mm-hmm. I'm passionate about it. I have like a lot of love into this. I want to, it's like, even though this business is my dad's, to me, it's like, it's like my own, my like, it's part of me. You know what I mean? I want to see it grow.
You've been surrounded by it too much to the point where it honestly means more than just a job to you.
Exactly.
And so, like, for you, where do you see yourself 5-10 years from now? How do you see the business? How do you see your house? How do you see your cars? How do you see your money? How do you see your assets? So all that.
With you, last time, is you like to manifest, yourself later. You know what I mean? You like to manifest things, and that really, like, I'm not gonna say that like I've always thought about that, but since you told me it, like, it's kind of been sticking to me a lot, like, because it's true. Like I've even done it without myself noticing. Yeah. Like with the truck, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I've always wanted it. I've been thinking about it, and I'm to the point where I got it.
Exactly.
And right now I'm thinking, okay, I want a house in a year or two. That's the next thing I want. I want to buy a house. Not even to live in it, just to rent it out. Have it pay itself. And that's what I'm doing. I'm saving up for a house. I'm not spending money. I'm budgeting myself. I give myself $100 a week for food and my expenses, and I save the rest. Mm-hmm. Because I also got I got to pay gas and
right. You got to worry about all that stuff.
But those are bills. That's separate. But I give myself $100 a week. Right. To spend on like food and other shit, like just random shit.
The stuff that really don't matter to you, like you just think about.
And that's the thing, like, I'm over here like thinking like next thing I want is a house. I want a house. That's all that's in my mind right now, just a house. Once I get that house, I'm gonna rent it out, have it pay itself and then save. Next thing I want is a business. I already know what I want.
Yeah.
I want like I'm 20 years old. By the time I'm 21, 22 by latest, I want to have a house, that's, being paid off by itself. And when I'm 23, 24, I already want to open my first business by myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. What kind of business are you thinking?
So I'm thinking about either two things. Maybe a Western store, keep the chain going. But one thing I am really trying to get into is the furniture business. So my dad, he has three furniture stores right now at the moment. And I think about it, I'm just like, damn, like furniture is like, that's the thing. Everyone, people buy boots, people buy Western clothing, but more people buy furniture. Everyone needs a bed. Everyone needs a table. Everyone needs a chair. You know what I mean?
And a lot of people are moving down here too. There's always people moving.
So I'm out here thinking like, damn, a furniture would be good. And if you think, honestly, like I know the numbers, and a furniture is way cheaper to like open than an actual Western store, because all you got to do is put like a couple, like 20 beds, like 20 bed frames, 100 maybe like mattresses, 5-6 dining tables, 5-6 breakfast tables, just little, like a bunch of little things. And then most of it you order it anyways. You don't have to have it in store physically, you know what I mean? So that you don't have a lot to invest in inventory.
Yeah.
Unlike a boot store, you have to have like all the sizes, just to make the sell. So I'm thinking like either I'm probably gonna go for a furniture store just because it's gonna be faster to me to get to that goal, and the revenue that they make is a lot, man. It's a lot. So that's probably gonna be my next step. You know what I mean? Just open a business like that. But like I said, I want to get to that house first, and then get to the the business part. Just so that I can start off with a house like as soon as possible, have it pay itself off, to where the time that I save for the actual business, I'm a have my business, invest all my money into it, most of my money into it, have some money to cushion it just in case the business doesn't go like booming all the first 3-4 months, maybe a year, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And by the time I'm there, I'm already gonna have the house paid off so that I could live in there rent free. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
That's my plan right now.
That's smart, because like so for example, you're getting that home, right? Once you get that home, you gotta pay of course payments for it, because you fully didn't pay off. But what you're gonna use that money to like have it up for rent, and so somebody else is gonna be paying for the house. And then from there, and have that pay for the business that you're making.
And not even just like renting it, bro. Like to someone like Airbnb. Yeah, Airbnb be making a lot of money.
Exactly.
I've been looking up all that stuff, and just renting it out like normally, or like an Airbnb for a house. You pay like, I think it's like $250, $300 for the house a night, plus like $25 to $50 per person. Yeah, that you bring into that house.
And then you got to think about taxes too.
Exactly. So I'm out
cleaning
here,
fees.
Yeah, so I'm out here thinking like, man, what if if I rented out 10 days, no, let's just say 20 days a week, 20 days a month. That's not even for the full month. 20 days a month. That's around $3,000, $4,000 in revenue a month. Let's say my house payment is $2,000. That's $2,000 extra just for my pocket.
Yeah.
That's just pocket money right there.
That's facts.
$2,000 is just pocket money. So I'm only making a profit out of that house. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's why I'm meeting up with that guy from real estate this Thursday. We're going to be talking about that because he does that. He flips houses like that. He sells like mansions, bro. Big houses. Like I'm talking about like a mansion, a fat house that's gated. And he was just telling me that he does this, and I got all his information, and we're going to link up. And he's like, since I want to get into that, literally like the same thing, like, get a house, because that's what I'm focused on too. Yeah. I'm thinking about the house, not an apartment. The reason for is because a house is eventually going to make me money. An apartment is going to make me lose money.
Yeah, so you're usually
that's the problem. And so that's
literally
why
that money, you might, that's the thing, bro. That's the thing. That's why bro, I don't care if I'm 24 and still living with my parents, bro.
Yeah.
I do not care.
I don't really mind either.
Cuz I rather save those $1,000 than spend it, live by myself and give those $1,000 in rent to someone else just to make another apartment complex. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just I'd rather save that money to actually buy something that's gonna be mine.
So you kind of gotta like get your mind working, because whenever you say I can't afford it, you shut your brain down.
Yeah.
And I learned that because I'm reading this book. The book I'm reading, it literally says that. So never say stuff like that. And your brain never knows what's a joke. So for example, if you call yourself, oh, like you're just so negative, you're just like full of anger, and you say stuff that you will regret.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it just kind of like, how should I say this? It's a lot of stuff like that. It kind of just, your brain doesn't know what's right or what's wrong. Like everything you say, your brain's gonna think it's true. So for example, like, damn, I'm broke, I can't do this. You're gonna be thinking like that in that environment. And your brain's gonna think that.
I just think about it like, you're pushing yourself down.
I'm be real. What is something that you could tell like the people who are watching, like how they can better that, how they can better their savings, how can they better like in their mindset of beginning their business? Since you are in those shoes right now.
I'm okay. So business, I'm not gonna really talk about business, bro, because like not everyone's gonna start a business or be a part of like an actual like. Cause not a lot of people have a family business or anything like that. But I will say this, bro. A good way, first you gotta make a budget. Find out how much you're making, how much you gotta spend on bills. Make a budget for yourself. Try to save at least save half of what you make. Half of what you earn.
Yeah.
Every paycheck, at least try to put that into savings. Even though like you might not know what to invest on it now, you're going to have that one opportunity later in life where someone's going to maybe come up to you and be like, "Hey, like you want to invest in this?" And just because you don't have any money in your bank account, you're going to have to like pass up that opportunity.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean? Like you never know when an opportunity is going to pop up where you can invest the money. And if you don't have it, you just lost, a way to make yourself make money.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So I would just say like, try to just save at least half of what you earn every paycheck and have half to pay like for bill expenses, little luxury things like for yourself. But the rest just put it in the savings. Don't even touch that money. You know what I mean? I feel like that's the best way to help someone right now, especially around our age, because
a lot of people don't know what they want to do too.
Nah, yeah, exactly. Like you don't even. A lot of people don't even know what they want to do in 5 years.
They don't even see how they gonna live in 5 years.
So.
Oh shit. Okay. God damn, that was perfect timing though. Yeah.
So the best thing you can do is just save the money, so by the time you get there, you at least have something to work with. You know what I mean? Like just have something to actually like back yourself up with.
Right. Yeah. Is there anything else you want to say? Like shout yourself out, or like where can people find your boot store? Like.
I mean, if y'all do, I'm not gonna shout myself out, but if y'all do want to go to the store, check us out. We're Gomez Western Wear. There's 5 locations here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. 2 in Dallas, 1 in Arlington, and 2 in Fort Worth. Just look it up and you'll find it. And if you're looking for some Western wear, some boots, something to have for a little function, something to wear for a little party. Y'all can just go there. To have, a pair of boots, if you want to take them to 01 here in Dallas, you never know, bro.
Just like me, I just walked in, I bumped into a couple button downs. I was like, damn, I like these. Boom.
Yeah, if you see anything like, just go to, I'm at the one in Fort Worth over by Seminary in Grand Plaza. If y'all ever, around that area, just go hit me up, bro. I mean, I'm going to be there. I'll give y'all a good discount if y'all find
He'll hook y'all for real. He will for sure.
But, I mean, that pretty much wraps everything up, bro.
Yeah. So you can find us on Instagram at Outspoken Vibes Pod, and y'all can find us on TikTok on Outspoken Vibes. And I mean, don't forget to leave a comment, like, and subscribe. Honestly, like, let us know what y'all thought about this whole video, or what are some thoughts that y'all wanted us to discuss on this video in the comments. Honestly, like, don't be shy, don't be feeling like just because somebody so whatever might say something. Just speak it.
Just
let
talk
us know.
about it, bro.
Exactly.
I mean, to be honest, like I said, there's never any bad comments. There's never any bad questions. It's better if you ask instead of not asking. I mean,
they're gonna get something. They're gonna get something.
You gotta get something out of this.
Yeah,
man.
this one was too, like, speaking too much real. Like, honestly, like,
you had to get at least something out of it.
Yeah.
At least a good quote out of it. You know what I mean?
For
some to say as a conversation at your next, like, little get together with family, friends, anything.
Yeah. Yeah. I appreciate you for coming, Andrey.
Yeah, for sure, man. Whenever you need, man, I'll be here.
Exactly. And next time, let's run it up with, like, more people.
Yeah,
I'm
for
down.
sure.
I'm down.
I'm down, yeah.
Let's get that going. But all right, y'all. We're just about wrapped up with this one. And, yeah, we're out.